I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
SoundBlossom behind the decks. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the session. SoundBlossom behind the decks. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the session.
People think we wrote this song, but actually it's an old hymn which we found in a hymn book. It's sung by thousands of people all over this country. It's just our good fortune that it appears to be highly anti-psychiatric in nature.
SoundBlossom behind the decks. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the session. SoundBlossom.
guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same life would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. They say the eyes are the window to your world. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. They tell a story, a vivid story of the past, our lives in just one flash. Spectral colors shown through the years, blood, sweat, and tears. What we hold dear is often called the trying times. Triumph and struggle, intertwined lines in the sixth borough, trapped in the lab like a rat in reverse. Ain't know what it meant to be black, female, not fast, middle class, no dad in the fam. But my mom, she had a plan, get me out the ghetto, but I couldn't let go, that was my home. But school tried to brainwash my dome. I knew what I was getting in, saved by the melanin. But then again, I was still kinda shy. But it wasn't fear of all the eyes. Fear was a failure. It made me too scared to try. So that's why I only gave about 10%. I had no idea how I should represent. For who, for what, no fun, the guts or glory. My life was type boring, I was snoring. Someday I wish that same life would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Lullabies foreshadowing my dreams, it's like a stream of scenes careening down through sound. I feel the motion, deep explosion. Someday. That's when my crew entered the story. They lifted me up and started to support me. Born and bred on the streets of Southside Queens. A tough scene to be growing up in. Someday during the 1980s. Just maybe I'd live through the drug strain. Hard knock terrain for a Catholic schoolgirl, watching her family struggle against the world to make life easier for their seeds. The young breed, or rather young trees, sprouting roots in a time when the boroughs were driven by crime. What's yours was mine, in theory. Parental steering helped me to see what was vast, in order to flip the hourglass and allow more time to flourish. Mentally nourishing wisdom and gradually growing into a reflection of the times in which we reside. Inner pride helped me to embrace the guiding light and fight to survive. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way.
I used to dream about me living my life in my utmost fantasy, a life that I was damned to see. Brought back to reality, I stand to be 1,000 miles away. This year distance, no resistance, because only one thing leads to my existence, that's my baby boy.
Someday.
My pride and joy, the only reason why I starve to death at night is so that he can eat and that be bittersweet. And even when I cry, I look into his eyes, I'm mesmerized. I think he got me hypnotized. The reason why, because I can't remember all the pain, all the monthly rent that's backed up till December. The only thing I see it be a new light of eternity, a light in which my future's bright. The only thing concerning me, the day will come when I won't have to run, when I won't have to hide, and I can laugh at all the reasons why I cried and what I feel inside. My baby boy will feel, because he knows that mommy busts her ass for each and every meal.
Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. They say the eyes are the window to your world. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way. Someday I wish that same light would be in my life, but for now I guess I have to find another way.
A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put you behind on my bed because you're my son. And because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Now let's get this straight right here and now before I go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday cause he like me. He give it to me cause he owe me. Now I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain. Now don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, then get the hell out of my face and get on down to that A&P.
were saying something about best intention. What's the matter? Oh, you were finished. Oh, well, allow me to retort. What does Marcellus Wallace look like? What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? What? English, motherfucker!
It's not about getting drunk only. It's the only groove with a very keen sense of how very, very short life is.
SoundBlossom behind the decks. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the session.
Know what it takes to let the love light in. It ain't the heavens opening. It ain't no diamond ring. When I feel the sunshine lying on the floor, I don't need no telling, no. I don't need no radio. Sometimes I cry upon your pictures, but most of the time
But here comes a young man out of the audience who says, I want to get stoned on Jesus. I'm concerned about this young man that's been bound to drugs and wants something from Jesus. He just came from nowhere. I'm going to pray for him. Jesus is going to save him. Jesus is going to deliver him. Right? Right? Come here, son. We're going to kneel right here at the foot of the cross. There's room at the cross for everyone. There's room for you. Jesus, he's been stoned on drugs and everything else. But I want you to sock it to him tonight, Jesus. I want you to sock it to him with your power. Sock it to him with your glory. Let him get turned on to Jesus tonight. Let the power of God break this yoke now. Save him, Jesus. Now put your hands up, son, and start thanking God for saving you. Say, thank you, Jesus, for saving me. Yes. You want to do something? Go on, go on, go on, go on. What are you going to do? You ever see marijuana? You feel it? It's heavy, man. I want to get stoned on Jesus. We're going to kneel right here at the foot of the cross. There's room at the cross for everyone. I want to get stoned on Jesus.
SoundBlossom behind the decks. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the session.
Does Marcellus Wallace look like? What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? What? English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Yes! Then you know what I'm saying. Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like. What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. He's black. Go on. He's bald. Does he look like a bitch? What? Does he look like a bitch? No! Then why you try to fuck him like a bitch, man? Yes, you did.
back to the way things were.
Can't feel the next.
Spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.